My name is Anthony Karumba, the Gen Z's national spokesperson here at Bunge la Mwananchi. I want to start by saying this. It really pains me when we discuss matters tribalism in this nation, because tribalism issues, we want to finish with that discussion in the year last year in the month of June. That is the year that we came as Gen Zs and said it is the end of tribalism. Whether you are born in Lakeside, whether you are born in Kikuyu, whether you are born wherever you are born, all of us under the blue skies, we are but one family defined as Kenyans. And therefore, good people, let us not allow some individuals to make us a playground that when they want to play their match, we are the ground for them, to give them this opportunity to fight each other and divide us in terms of ethnicity. I want to tell you, good people, there is no way we will canvass matters economy. There is no way we will canvass what is ailing our nation when our concentration is dividing and thinking about who is to become who is to become who. Good people, let me tell you, and because my good people, they have drilled the topic of tribalism, I'll begin with that. Let me tell you, good people, if you don't know, we as Kenyans, immediately after the 2024 protest of Gen Zs, there are some selfish individuals who saw an opportunity. We call them opportunists. And they came in to say that they want to sympathize with these young people, and they even called us their sons and daughters, only to come and plan their own government in future, saying even some of the positions that they are not in the constitution, they are creating for themselves. Have you heard that? There are people even who are speaking of prime ministers. Oh, tushikane hii team, tutengeneze wetu kupe prime minister, we give this. My good people, I want to tell you, as Kenyan people, let me start by saying this. Yes, of course, you are Kikuyus, you are Karenjins, you are Luyas, you are whoever you are. But I want you to see beyond the tribe, because good people from the lakeside, you produce your fish, you need market for it, for you to improve your economic status. Good people from the mountain, you produce coffee, you produce tea, you produce milk, you need market for you to develop yourself economically. Good people from the Rift Valley, you produce grains, you produce milk, you produce all these things, and you need market to benefit yourselves. Good people from Ukambani, you produce whatever you produce, it is true. Dengu, mango, of course the mangoes. Actually, there is a governor who has actually built an industry for mango, right? That is Mutula Kilonzo. Look, good people from the Mount Kenya, even we have East Merus, who produce Miraa. And you people, you are waiting for this administration to bring you a solution for the market, for you to develop yourselves economically. If at all right now you allow an individual to make you a playground, to say, oh, I was done like this, so and so did like this to me, it is we who are fought. Are we conversing about our coffee and pyrethrum and Miraa, or are we going to help an individual in terms of how he will benefit himself, he make his own money, and he goes home to his family? Let me tell you, good people, let us not allow ourselves to be used. Let us not allow ourselves as Kenyans to be used, because there are things that we must canvass as a country. There are things that right now we have a lot of distractions, that there is no time for work. There is no time to ask ourselves concerning our ailing economy. We are in a debt of 11 trillion. Nobody to tell us about that. But all we want us to speak about, it is who will become this through using this tribe. Good people, I want to tell you, if at all we get to 2027 without a good solution of how we're gonna settle this debt of 11 trillion, then be sure whoever will come in government, we will have an economic turmoil and a very bad economic climate. And it's about time. Don't come to Kenyans to sell tribalism. As Gen Zs, we say tawe, tawe, tawe to tribalism. We don't want division. This is a united nation. We want to focus. Kenya has industrious people. There are people even who are inventing new technical and digital mechanism of marketing our products so that we can increase our exports and reduce our import. Good people, the GDP of this nation, gross domestic product, we cannot develop it, if at all, every time we are discussing matters of elections every day. Remember, before 2027, we have a life to live. After 2027, we have a life to live. And the nation is not ending after election. And I want to tell you, good people, it is very, very traumatizing to listen to what is happening or the report that we heard yesterday from this Auditor General. The Auditor General's report, it is giving us more depression. It is killing our hope. Good people, tell me this. In a nation full of educationists, professors of economy, and everything else, we have good everything. But look at this. The NSSF money, every month the workers, the money is deducted. Ukweli si ukweli. But the problem is one. The Auditor General report, the financial year 2023-2024, NSSF had delayed to the point that the ombudsman had to come in for them to release the report, and we hear that good people, these people out of their own knowledge without following the constitution, went and invested money, our taxes, into infrastructure, projects which have led into losses. And now let me ask you, when these people retires and they ask for their money, good people, you come to tell us stories, yet you invested the money of innocent people into projects which are bringing losses. And let me tell you, when you took this money into investments of these infrastructures, you subjected the money of these innocent workers into taxation, sinikweli, which makes the losses. Now, which excuse will you bring to the Kenyan people? And we want to ask for this. One of the things we asked for last year, it was about accountability and transparency. We want to see the report of NSSF before the closure of this month, which is the financial month of the budget, 2025, June. We want to see the report from the NSSF, and they have to explain the reason why some of these problems we are having as a nation is because of lack of accountability. Look at these good people. UHC nurses, they are going home. Who are suffering? It is Kenyan people. But now our politicians, instead of asking such questions, they are busy telling us, let us talk about Kikuyus, talk about Kisis, and the nation's economy is going to the dogs. We cannot keep quiet in such times. And I want to finish by saying this. Good people, this issue of corruption, we will fight it to the end. We will fight it to the end. But we cannot fight when we are all of us divided, talking as Luos, talking as Luyas, talking as Kikuyus. Why can't we walk in the spirit of oneness as Kenyans and say that we want to build our nation back to the stamina of stability economically? And I want to tell you, good people, let us now come together as Kenyans. Let us put a pause to these political temperatures and canvass things that matters to the people. Because if we don't do that, good people, then the nation is heading to the dogs. And I want to say this as I finish. Gen Zs and young people of Kenya, the only way that we are going to restore our hope, it is by uniting. It is by coming together. Tomorrow we will have another mega press briefing, and I invite you all to to make sure that you take part so that we can canvass the way forward concerning the developments of our nation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Anthony. Honorable members,